Okay, guys, this video will walk you through how to get today's assignment completed. We're going to be completing another mail merge. Okay, so we're going to be taking a Word document or a letter that a business would send and merging it with some customer information. But again, remember, we're going to use the mail merge feature so that we only have to key a letter one time, and then we can send it to several different people with some custom information put in for each separate person. Okay, so to get this accomplished, we're going to need a few things here. So first off, if you go to Schoology, go to our homepage in Schoology. Over on the right, there should be a travel mail merge assignment. So we'll click on that. And then there's a spreadsheet here. It says vet data source. And I'm going to pause this a second. Okay, we're back. That was a mistake. The file here should say travel data source, not vet data source. So it says travel data source. So what we want to do is open that up. Okay, and then depending on what kind of browser you're using, go ahead and find that data source. So I'm going to click down here. And it's an Excel spreadsheet. And this is the information we're going to be using for our mail merge. So just to be safe, let's click Enable Editing here. Okay, and then you need to save this into your H drive. Okay, so we do File, Save As. Okay, then you should navigate through to your last name, your B164 folder. Okay, that you store things in your Word, Project 4. Okay, Word Project 4, letters, travel data source. Okay, so you should pause the video here and go do that. Go to Schoology, click on the assignment, go to the spreadsheet, open it, click Enable Editing, and save it to your H drive. And then come back. Okay, so you should be back from doing that. So we'll get started here again. So actually you can close the spreadsheet. You don't need it anymore, but on here is last name, first name, address, city, state, some basic information. Yeah, so that's the information we're going to be using in our mail merge. So we're going to be sending a letter to 4 different customers. Okay, and you'll notice they have different phone numbers, they have different addresses, they're going to different destinations on a trip. Okay, but we're only going to type a letter one time. So right now you can remove or close the spreadsheet. And you want to open up a blank Word document. Okay, and then use the handout that you are given or have already been given to key the letter. Okay, so the letter shows exactly where the different parts of the letter go, where the date goes and whatnot. Remember, to get a mail merge started, we go to Mailings, Start Mail Merge, and we're doing letters. Okay, and once you do that, select recipients becomes the next step. So we're going to use a list that already exists, because that's going to be the spreadsheet that we just saved to our H drive. So use existing list. Okay, then you're going to have to kind of navigate to where you saved it. So it should be to your B164 folder. Project 4. Travel data source. Make sure you clear clicking the travel data source. And then remember that all the information is on sheet 1, so we don't need to change anything here. And the first row of our spreadsheet does say first name, last name, address, city, state. Those are called column headers, so we'll leave that checked. Click OK. All right, you're not going to see anything really change except for all this stuff here becomes available. All right, so insert merge field is where you'll put in the different merges. Okay, so if you need first name, remember to hit space, insert last name. Okay, so you build it. Okay, then as you're putting your letter, I'm just going to type a sentence: enjoy your trip to. Make sure you hit the space bar, and that might be destination. Make sure you be careful with punctuation. Okay, so you build your letter that way by using the insert merge field and putting in the fields the right way. Just be careful with spacing and punctuation. When you're done with your letter, okay, we can go to preview results. and then you'll see the actual people come up. So Jennifer Adams is going to Hawaii. We can fast forward that way. Okay, so the instructions on the handout tell you to print your letter showing field codes. So you would print this letter showing the actual codes. And then when you preview, look at the names. I don't have it in front of me that it tells you to print to. And if, let's say, we were supposed to print this letter to Ann Logan, then we would just go to print and print Ann's letter. Okay, so only print the ones that you need to print. And then when you are done, go back to mailings, you can click finish. So after you print it, so just print using the preview mode. Print your field codes letter, then print the specific letters that I asked you to. Then you can do finish and merge and do edit individual documents, do all. Okay, and then you can save these. So remember, we'll save as your finished letters. Okay, so save the finished merged letters to your same folder. So these would be travel merged letters. Okay, I'm going to hit cancel because I don't really want to save just the name, but you would hit save. Okay, and then if you have to go back to mailings, whoops, where'd it go? It's down here. Okay, sorry, had the wrong document shown. So you go back here, here's your merged letters. Okay, and then you go back to mailings, turn the preview off, and say you could save this as your travel code letter instead of vet code letter. So you'd call this travel code letter. Okay, so you should print out a copy of your letter with these codes and then the individual letters that I asked you to print out on the instructions on the handout. And that should wrap it up. Okay, so it might help you to pause, go back, check out the video if you get stuck, but that should help you out a bunch.